Yo, what's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the Simple Logic Podcast, man. This is a podcast where your host WattsTV talks about topics logically, but also in a comedic fashion. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's having a blessed week. I feel like it's been a while since I've done an episode, since I've been doing these bi-weekly now. Every time I make an episode, it seems like I haven't made one in like a month. But I'm glad to be back, and we have an interesting topic to talk about today. But before we get into that, I just wanted to say something really quick. So, guys, if you follow me on my Instagram or my Twitter, or even subscribe to me on my YouTube, you know that I love talking about controversial topics. And a lot of that is probably due to the fact that I like to make people uncomfortable. That's my thing. It keeps my teeth white, helps me sleep at night. I love making people feel uncomfortable, and I feel like I'm this way because I hate how sheltered the world is today. Like, everything is just so goddamn soft. Like, really soft, and everybody is afraid to speak their mind. So I made this platform specifically so that I can talk about whatever the hell that I want to talk about, because there are a lot of things these days that people just don't want to, talk about, because they don't want to risk, pissing a group of people off, or they just think what they're saying may offend somebody. Look, no matter what, I know I'm going to be offensive to somebody, and that's okay. I can't help how you feel. But I will say, in no way, shape, or form am I meaning to offend anybody. But if you're offended, then I'm sorry. I cannot help that. But I am saying all of this just to say, you don't have to fucking listen to me if you don't want to. I have gotten, whether it's my Instagram or my Twitter, I've get so many messages about the stuff that I post, and it's become kind of funny now at this point, because everybody has such a problem about the things that I say, even though there's a lot of truth to it. I do get a lot of positivity as well, but for those, I'm not saying I don't like criticism. I enjoy criticism, and if you want to have a healthy debate with me, then by all means, fine. We can debate, because what I'm saying isn't necessarily right. I'm just constantly stating my opinions, okay? Now, this is not for the people that want a healthy debate. This is for the people who just blatantly want to attack me with no credible research or evidence. You don't have to listen to me. You don't have to watch me. You don't have to go on my YouTube. You don't have to go on my Instagram or my Twitter. You don't have to subscribe to any of my shenanigans. But you do anyway, and then you come at me through my DMs. Either way, I appreciate the support. Either way. But I'm just saying, you don't have to. So you can complain all you want. I'm still going to do what I want to do, which is say how I feel and, make people feel uncomfortable. And that's just me. Anyway, that's enough for the intro. I talked for way too long already. So let's just get into the conversation at hand today, because, guys, this one is quite a doozy today. Today we are talking about the dark sides of body positivity. Now, I know exactly what you're thinking. Well, Watts, how are there dark sides of body positivity? We're going to talk about it. So disclaimer. Let me just say this. I do not, as I said before, I do not mean to offend anybody. I don't mean to hurt anybody. I just have to say that at first, all right? Because I have to... The next few words or next few sentences that I'm about to say, I have to walk this really fine line, because I know this subject is really sensitive for a lot of people, and hell, even for some friends that I know. So I'm going to be very careful with my words. Now, what I will say, when it comes to body positivity, I agree that there are some aspects of it, that are good. I believe that you should be comfortable with the skin that you are in, and you should love yourself. I wholeheartedly agree with that. And I agree that everybody is attractive in their own way, whether it's their personality, their looks, their body, whatever. Everybody is attractive to somebody, right? Now, with that being said, let's talk about body positivity, all right? Now, when I say body positivity, what is your first thought? Like, who is the demographic that pops up into your head? Because when I hear body positivity, I hear, you know, how should I say, women who are overweight. That sounds bad, but I couldn't think of a better way to kind of dress it up, and I'm not that type of person to dress it up. But that is the demographic that people usually think of when you hear body positivity. That's because 2 years ago, this whole movement has emerged again, which is a good thing, and it's kind of a bad thing as well. So if you guys catch me looking down at my phone, it's because I have a couple of notes that I typed up so that I don't get off track, and I can say what I want to say in order. All right, so I found this YouTuber. His name is, what the hell was his name? Real quick, his name was Isaac Butterfield. So he also made a video about body positivity. It's called Big Girls Don't Cry. I suggest that you guys check it out. I'm going to leave a link to it in the description down below if you guys want to check it out, because he has some very interesting insights. But he says something that really caught my attention. The first thing that he said was, if anorexia is an unhealthy body image for young women, then so is obesity. I mean, can you really argue that? Can you argue that? No, I don't think so. And anorexia is not celebrated as much as obesity these days. It just isn't. And yeah, man, look, just because you are big doesn't necessarily mean you are unhealthy. And just because you're skinny, I know that doesn't necessarily mean that you are healthy. Like, I understand that. But we are talking about people who are morbidly obese and who subscribe to this whole body positivity movement, right? I wanted to talk about this because I feel like this is the media's fault. Because the media is spinning body positivity to make people think, damn it, this is hard. Or to make people feel like they don't have to work on themselves because they're comfortable with themselves and they love themselves, which is okay to an extent. But if you are 5 foot and you are 300 pounds or 400 pounds, there are health risks. You are unhealthy. You could potentially die from this. So yes, love yourself, but also, work out and eat healthy. So I already can hear it. I can already read it. There's going to be women in my DM saying I'm telling them what to do with their body, and I shouldn't mansplain anything to anybody, and body positivity, and yes, queen, no matter how big you are, you can be big and beautiful, just yes, body positivity. No. There's a real dark side to that. And we're gonna, let's keep on. Let's keep going. So again, I feel like the media now pushes the idea that women are beautiful no matter what. Like I said, to an extent, that is true. Everybody's attractive in their own way. But my issue is the media basically saying that obesity is something to celebrate. And I'm not going to subscribe to that at all. I'm sorry. Obesity is nothing to celebrate, especially in my community, in the African American community. Bro, are you kidding me? Heart disease. Heart disease is the #1 killer for all Americans, and stroke is a leading cause of death. As frightening as those statistics are, the risk of those diseases are even higher for African Americans. So, let me ask you guys a question. Can you understand where I'm coming from? Why would I be extremely this is gonna sound so bad. Why would I be extremely for quote body positivity when there are a lot of dangers to this? Because I feel like the media is telling these young women, hey, it's okay that you're big. You should love yourself no matter what. And you shouldn't have to work out just so that you can love yourself. No. First off, if you are working out, first of all, I feel like if you work out, that means you do love yourself because you're trying to take care of your body, you know? I feel like if you don't do anything to improve yourself, then you don't love yourself then. I feel like they're putting a negative narrative out there. Matter of fact, let's talk about Lizzo. So, if you guys do not know who Lizzo is, I've said some things about Lizzo, especially in this podcast too. You know, I'm not necessarily a fan of Lizzo, and no, it's not because she's big, but mainly because she's, what's the word I'm looking for? She's just out there, man. Like, she likes attention. What is the word? I can't think of the word. Ostentatious? I think that's it. I don't know. If I use that wrong, if I use that word wrong, I apologize. But I think that's it. Very ostentatious. Like, she's very out there. And yeah, but other than that, I don't have a problem with Lizzo. Yes, she is very overweight, but I mean, it doesn't bother me. I mean, a lot of people are these days, but I will never go in the comments and be like, oh, you fat ass and blah, blah, blah. People write some awful shit in her comments, and guys, don't do that. That's just evil. Like, for what? I don't understand. Let that woman live. Like, I don't even like Lizzo, but shit, let that woman live. I would never tell somebody to go in somebody's comments and just write a bunch of hateful shit. Also, you don't know what people are going through. She could be struggling eternally. Even though it doesn't look like that on her Instagram page, she could be, like, you don't know. Hell, you could be the reason that somebody commits suicide, bro. You do not know. So just be nice, be respectful, and leave people alone. But anyway, I went off on a tangent. This situation with Lizzo, I think this happened about a year ago, I want to say, something like that. If you guys don't remember, Lizzo lost about 30 pounds or something like that. Don't quote me on that, but she lost a decent amount of weight, right? And when that happened, people were fucking pissed. So mad. Horribly mad. Incredibly mad at Lizzo. Just because she lost weight. So, what does that tell you? This whole body positivity movement that the media is spinning right now, this is a great example of that, because this is extremely dangerous. There are people are mad at Lizzo because they want to feel comfortable with themselves, so they put how they feel onto her. So when these bigger women saw that they had Lizzo as a role model who, you know, flaunts herself on Instagram, who, you know, comes off as she loves herself and she loves what she's doing and she loves her curves and blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. She was the champion. Lizzo was a champion for bigger women everywhere, and people loved it. And because of that, so many women started to say, you know, I love myself and my beautiful curves and my rolls and blah, blah, blah. But when she lost weight, dude, they were fucking hot. Yo, they were so mad. How can you get mad at this woman for taking care of herself? Do you want to know how? You want to know why they got mad? They got mad because they wanted somebody to say, hey, you're big and you're okay and you don't have to work out. That, let's be honest. That's what they wanted. So when they found out that Lizzo was working out and like trying to eat better and trying to take care of herself, they were like, what? How dare you? You're supposed to love yourself. You're only trying to lose weight because of what the media is saying and what people are saying and this standard that you should be skinny. No. Ladies and gentlemen, Lizzo lost weight because she knows that there is a risk of her having issues later down the line. Not even later down the line. She could already have issues you do not know. Okay? gosh, heart failure, clogged arteries, etc., heart attacks, etc. So I don't understand. This is the dark side of body positivity. And guys, I'm gonna be honest here. Let's get one thing straight. I know you've seen a lot of, bigger models have, or bigger people, I should say, or whatever, have more representation in the media, in the magazines, and blah, blah, blah. But I assure you that these companies do not give a flying fuck about the body positivity movement. Think about it this way. Oh, Lord Jesus, excuse me. Think about it this way. So during this body positivity movement, let's say I'm working for Cosmopolitan, and there is absolutely zero representation of like bigger women in my magazine, right? While this whole body positivity movement is going on, that would be extremely stupid of me, because I would instantly get some sort of backlash because of this positive movement that's going on right now. Oh, why don't you have representation for bigger women? Why haven't you done this in years? You need to do this, blah, blah, blah. Yo, even fucking Beyonce, when she put out her Ivy Park stuff, I don't think she included sizes for, like, people that are plus size. And she got flack for that. But I think she did correct it later. But yeah, these companies do not give a damn about you guys' size. They don't. They don't give a fuck about plus size people. They don't. They're just doing what's hot right now. They're just harping on what's popular. And body positivity is cool right now. So they're going to use that, and they are going to sell that, because they know that there are a lot of people who are subscribing to this rhetoric right now of body positivity. Now, I found this opinion piece online, and I wanted to read a few parts of it because I find it extremely interesting, and I will also link this in the description down below if you guys want to check it out. So this person calls the body positivity movement toxic body positivity. So listen to this. The excess of positivity in social media is known as toxic positivity. Toxic positivity refers to the idea of focusing only on the positive aspects of life while rejecting or dismissing negative emotions. That is a bar. Wow. I didn't even think about that. So, yeah, when you hear body positivity, or when you hear people talk about it, yeah, wow. Hold up, I didn't even read that part. That really blew my mind. So when people talk about body positivity, they are just pretty much saying that you should love yourself no matter what, and just accept all the positive emotions that you have inside, but dismiss the negative ones. Although the negative emotions are also meant to help you in life, because negative emotion, I don't think anybody should dismiss their emotions at all. You can have negative emotions to yourself, and that may help you even better yourself. So, for example, if I weigh 250 pounds, right, I would look myself in the mirror, and I would be really self-conscious, and I would not like how I look. But those negative connotations and negative thoughts that I have in my head, they would help me get to the goal that I need to be at. You feel me? Like, because I don't like myself, I am willing to do something about it. I'm not just going to stand in my shit and be like, well, I just love myself, and I guess I'm just going to stay like this. Nick, no, no. So that is a very interesting point. I didn't even think about that. Let's continue. Let's see here. Social media and the body positivity movement can put some pressure on us by making us feel that we should always feel good about our bodies, regardless of their state of health. While these kind of feelings empower some, I believe that we need to love ourselves at our own pace. Yes. We must learn to walk the path of self-esteem and understand our mental needs. This sometimes goes with uncomfortable debates with ourselves, which is completely normal and okay. Yes. Oh my gosh, yes. Guys, it is completely okay if you do not like certain aspects about yourself. Like, that's fine, especially ones that you can change. That is completely fine. And that's what being a human is all about. Like, if you have an issue with being a bigger person, bro, do something about it. Change it. Like, I'm just saying. But you know what? Let's just continue. Let's keep it going, shall we? Okay. The body positivity movement is based on the fact that all bodies are beautiful and that we must accept them all, tall or short, obese or thin, big or small, etc. However, if a body is obese, normally it has a direct relationship with the lifestyle we lead. As a general rule, a person who exercises, drinks water, and eats healthy will have a more athletic or slender physique. On the other hand, the person who eats junk food and lives a sedentary lifestyle will have a body more prone to obesity and the health problems that go hand in hand with this disease, like diabetes, heart disease, and high blood pressure. In my opinion, as a person who is involved in cardiovascular disease research, this is the most controversial point in body positivity movement. Those who support this movement say that a body must be accepted regardless of its condition. Now, that's where I fall off the goddamn train. Now, everybody should be accepted. I say that. I'm not saying that people should not be accepted, but what I will say is that obesity should not be celebrated. I don't think that should be accepted. Don't celebrate it because there are a lot of health risks that come along with this. And now, again, I'm not telling you how to live. I'm not telling you how to eat. I'm just telling you the facts. It is super unhealthy. You should most definitely love yourself. I'm not telling you not to. I sound like a broken record here, but I'm not telling you not to. You most definitely should, but you should also look after yourself. Here's the thing, right? Now, if this was something that you could not control, then I would get it. Then I understand. But you can control this. For example, guys, look at me. Hold up. You can't tell, but look. I'm short. I am short as hell. I have been short my entire life. I am only 5'5". I am extremely short. Yo, whenever I go to Walmart and I have to get detergent, I hate it. I hate it because I have to do the quick step grab method. You don't know what the quick step grab method is? Look, so you step on the bottom shelf, right? You do a quick, swift step, grab the detergent, and walk on like nothing just happened. So, quick step, grab, leave. Step, grab, leave. You have to do that in a real swift motion so that nobody can see your childlike body run off like a fucking leprechaun. And see, I can make these jokes about myself because I'm okay with it. And no, I do not have a childlike body. I'm just saying my height. Now, I have the height of a child. I can say that. Again, I am only 5'5". But, yeah, like, I can't help this. Like, I'm short. It's who I am. I've been like this my entire life, and I love myself. And me being short has never bothered me in my life, which I find really funny because a lot of people say, oh, you know, short people have that Napoleon complex, and they feel like they have to overcompensate. No, I don't give a fuck. My friends can tell you that. I do not give a fuck. I don't care. I'm chilling, bro. I can do anything a tall person can do, you know, besides reach that detergent, but that's just about it. Also, if you guys haven't noticed, I'm black. I'm black. You know, a lot of shit comes from being black, and I cannot help it. All right? I've had all type of adversities, from dealing with the police who just want to harass me, you know, kids in elementary school and middle school calling me nigger and shit. You know, a lot of racial obscenities get thrown at me, or have been thrown at me a lot in the past. I haven't gotten any, you know, in a while. I'm probably overdue. Somebody gonna call me a nigger on the road or something. I don't know. But yeah, that's also something that I can't change. And even though there's a lot of struggle in being an African American, there's a lot of beauty in it too. And over time, I also learned to love myself because of that. I mean, black people are dope. Black people have made some of the dopest shit, like street lights and doorknobs and, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. I don't know about doorknobs. I kind of just said that. That might be true, though. I don't know. Look it up. But I'm going off on a tangent here, guys. Yeah. That's my whole thing about body positivity. You can love yourself. Nothing wrong with it. But if you are unhealthy, you should most definitely do something about it. And if you are black and unhealthy, guys, please, our community suffers a lot because of that. Health disease is the number one cause of death in the United States. So please, do me a favor and do something about it. All right, now I'm going to wrap up this conversation. Guys, please let me know what you think in the comments down below, or that you can hit me up on DM or whatever on my Instagram or my Twitter. Please do me a favor and follow me at WattsTV 94 if you want to have a discussion about this. Then, yeah, I'm here for it. But yeah, guys, let's stop celebrating it. It doesn't need to be celebrated. Okay, real quick. When I say it doesn't need to be celebrated, I'm not saying stop posting pictures of yourself. I'm not saying that at all. Dear God. I should have caught that earlier. I'm not saying don't post pictures of your body or anything like that. I'm just saying just don't celebrate the fact that, some people are overweight and unhealthy. That's it. I'm not saying don't post pictures or anything because we don't want to see you. That's all I'm saying. I just want everybody to be healthy and live long lives. All right, you feel me? Wait a minute. So there's also something that I forgot to bring up. That YouTuber that I mentioned before, Isaac Butterfield, he brought up something really interesting. How come men are not included in this whole body positivity movement? I never, ever have seen somebody make a post about how inspirational a fat man is and how he makes them feel about themselves and blah, blah, blah. I have yet to see that. It seems like when people see a fat dude, that's all they see, just a fucking fat guy. Like, he's not seeing it. He's not seen as more powerful or affluent or blah, blah, blah. No, he's just fucking fat. So I find it really interesting that when, some people and some women, hell, some men, when they see a bigger, woman who is obese, it's automatically, yes, queen, yeah, love your curves, girl, yes, oh my God, you look so pretty, yeah, love yourself, oh my God. Like, I found that very interesting. But why though? I don't know. I want to know your guys' thoughts on that. Why? And honestly, I could be mistaken. But when he said that, I was like, that is a very good point, because I have yet to see anybody champion a man who is like extremely obese. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Again, please DM me. I love having these conversations. Feel free to, to hit me up anytime. I promise you I will respond to you. So, yeah, if you guys want to, anybody has any idea of why, then yeah, hit me up. I'm curious. I want to know. I wonder what the next podcast episode is going to be. I had interesting conversations about the WNBA, so I think it might be about that. But I want a female guest who knows a lot about sports. So I need to find somebody, because I have a lot to say about the WNBA, because there's been more talk about women complaining about the wages. And yeah, I'm not going to dive too deep into it on this episode, but I think that'd be a dope one. But yeah, anyway, guys, please do me a favor, hit me up on my social medias. Don't forget to subscribe to me on my YouTube channel, WattsTV. I would really appreciate it. I'm about to get monetized soon. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you for listening. The Simple Logic Podcast is available on most platforms. I'm not going to lie and say all. Amazon, Google Play, trying to get it approved on Pandora. I got it on Spotify, Apple Music, and that's it, I believe. But yeah. Again, thank you all for listening or watching. I appreciate you guys, and I'm out. Peace.